it's great action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. The rugged duo of Ibaka and Adams in the middle. Andre Robertson out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Durant in at the 3 slot. Evans. And it's blocked by Adams. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. The shot is off. Gordon with the defensive effort. New Orleans with the ball.
You look at Kevin Durant, and he does have a bit of an unusual body type. Still is fairly thin, even after 8 years in the league. Yet up until last season, he's been one of the more durable players in the league. Kind of like Reggie Miller in that regard.
Thunder foul. Steven Adams. First personal foul, teams first.
Really unfortunate for Eric Gordon that an assortment of injuries have really derailed his career. A few years back, he looked like he'd be an absolute star. Once a 22 points a game score, was down to 13 a game last season.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Kevin, I briefly spoke with Alvin Gentry. He knows one of the hardest parts on scoring against this defense has to do with their prolific shot blocker, Serge Ibaka. He told me he's one of those guys who can get in your head a little bit because he's so mobile. You often don't see him coming. And Kevin, you add in his great rebounding and ability to hit from mid-range, and he's always an X factor for them. Back to you.
And thank you, Doris. Here's Evans. Westbrook pulls it in. Yeah, on the topic of Eric Gordon, one would think he's still young and talented enough to be a difference maker with any team. He just has to stay healthy. That really is the bottom line. He's got to keep his health.
Kevin, the truth is, though he's had a number of injuries, they've all been different. It isn't one chronic thing. So with a little good luck, we could see him shine once more.
Here's Pondexter following the score by Oklahoma City. And it's blocked by Adams. Davis against Durant. Now the dish to Adams. For the 3. But they get it back. And it's Durant missing. The Pelicans have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Pondexter no good.
That's now 4 misses on their first 5 attempts. Still trying to find the rhythm and flow here offensively.
It's stolen by Davis. Evans against Westbrook. Now the pass to Davis. Davis sets a screen. And that's Evans penetrating. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Here's Robertson. They set the screen. Clock at 6. Here's Ibaka, and Davis sends it back. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, offensive rebound, tries again, and it's good on the layup.
A strong move to the basket there. Nice power to get that up and in.
Thunder trailing by 3. And Westbrook, here we go, and it's Omer Ashik with the foul. That's his first foul.
Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Cantor checked in for Oklahoma City. Dion Waiters comes in for Robertson. Ibaka, that's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Ibaka's got his first 2 points. The Pelicans have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Well, New Orleans is still a relatively young team, but they play with the maturity, I think, Clark, that's beyond their years.
You know, Kevin, the average age for them last year was just over 25 years old, and the youngest team in the West, actually, to make it to the playoffs last year.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And, guys, you talk about players who have that killer instinct. Russell Westbrook is right at the top of that list.
A platoon swap here for New Orleans. Nick Collison's checked in for Oklahoma City. Kyle Singler comes in for Kevin Durant. And you think, Greg, about Westbrook's killer instincts. You were alluding to that. It's Very apparent at times. Players praise, and Clark, I think, fear him for just that characteristic alone.
Well, how about this, Kevin? Kobe Bryant said Westbrook has the same love for competition that he has. Whenever other guards are pulled, Westbrook is their worst matchup.
The Pelicans trail. 1:56 left in the first quarter of the game. And Cole kicks to Holiday. Six on the shot clock. It's hauled in by Collison.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
That's good.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
And that one's good. Anderson's got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it, good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot.
Waiters with the ball. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Here's Cantor, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Yeah, and a big year for Enes Kanter last season. I mean, traded from the Jazz to the Thunder and finally saw the minutes that he was hoping for.
And Cantor did play well with the increased minutes last season. Clark averaged a double-double after the trade.
I think it was a great fit for him in Oklahoma City. He still has work to do, but now that he feels like he's in the right environment, I think we're going to see that great potential of his start to come to fruition.
Now here is Singler. Following the shot by Drew Holiday. Singler passes to Waiters. 34 seconds left in the first. And now the Pelicans on the break. Cole's got the ball. It's deflected. And Waiters kicks to Augustine. Dishes it to Cole. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
He's always going to have a difficult time finishing when the defense is in his face like that.
They grab their own miss. Nice shot by Singler.
They have got to put a body on it, because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive glass.
Here's Anderson. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
And that's a big bonus for him to end the quarter as he just beats the buzzer.
That's superb.